Hey guys, Posted and Nightly here. So before the video begins, I just want to give a quick thanks to Little Armadillo for suggesting the idea for this video in the comments. I will gladly make a tutorial for you, Little Armadillo. Partly because I need a video idea and I don't have anything better to do. Not to say the comment didn't go unappreciated though. I'm flattered that someone would want me to make a video for them. So go check him out. I'm sure he's a pretty cool dude. But with that being said, here's the video. Enjoy! Alright, so here we are inside the Gravity Falls theme. Now what you're going to want to do is set the tempo to 166. I believe this is the exact tempo for the Gravity Falls theme. Could be wrong, but it's pretty accurate to the actual song. I matched it up with the original song, and I'm pretty sure it all aligns very good. So, if you want your song to be accurate to the theme, then this is the best way to go. So, what you're going to want to do is you can start off with Mammoth. That's how I'm doing it, but you can do it any way you want. You know, you can start off with any monster. I have it all pre-made here because I already have the song. I mean, you saw that video I posted. You wouldn't be here otherwise. Anyway, here it is. So, what you're going to want to do is start with Mammoth at bar 2. And what you're going to want to do is just make a little pattern like this, like you see on screen. And so it'll sound like this. So once that's done, you're going to repeat that pattern on bar 3, but you're going to lower the top note and make the middle note a sharp. And just do that for all the notes in here. So it sounds like this. And then just repeat that pattern that I just showed you again. And then I'll just let the song say the rest for itself. I'll slow it down for you guys. And starting at bar 5, you're just gonna do this. So yeah, that final note, you're just going to put a little chord, and also somewhere in here, here, there's just, it slowly, gradually steps down to the final part, and then just put a little chord at the end with the middle note and the top note of that bar. So there's Mammoth. So this will all flow into the song nicely in a short while, but for now, let's just move on to the next monster. Alright, so here we are with, next up is Quibble. So, starting at bar 1, you're just gonna put the pattern down here that you see on screen, so it sounds like this. And then you're gonna repeat that pattern. And then you're gonna repeat that pattern again, but once again, you're gonna lower the top note and make the middle note sharps. And then you're gonna repeat that pattern, but you're going to chop off the last 3 notes and instead put in the middle of those 3 notes this high note right here. And then starting at bar 5, you're just going to lay down a bunch of these notes. It's very repetitive, but it works. Then after that, you're just going to, starting at bar 7, you're going to do this note. Sorry, that note right there. And you're just going to do that. Starting at bar 9, you're just going to do this note, which is a sharp. That note. Starting at bar 11, you're going to raise that, you're going to half-step that sharp note, keeping it sharp. At bar 12, you're going to go a half step lower, but instead of making it a sharp, you're gonna just do a normal note. So like this. Starting at bar 13, you're going to revert back to the original note you were in before. So it'll sound like this. Starting at bar 15, you're going to also go to the note that came after that first line of notes. So it sounds like this. Then starting at bar 17, you're going to go back to that sharp note from before. So it sounds like this. And then at bar 19, you're going to go a half step up with that sharp once again. And then at bar 20, you're going to go a half step lower, but once again, don't make it a sharp. Or there it is. So it sounds like this. At bar 21, you're going to, once again, revert back to that first line of notes that you placed down. Starting at bar 22, you're going to go up to the second line of notes that we placed. Like that. And then starting at bar 23, you're going to place the sharp note back down. Do that again. And then at bar 24, you're going to make a half step down and don't make it sharp. So not quite the same as the half step down, don't make it a sharp that we did before, but it's pretty similar. It's just this note. So it sounds like that. And then you're just going to make a half step up with that note, remaining it non-sharp, just normal. And then at bar 26, you're going to do this pattern that you see on screen right now. So it's not quite the same as the beginning bar, but it's pretty close. Then that's it. That's all for Quibble. So yeah, that's, and if we mask it up with Mammoth, you can see that it is already looking like a song. That's my dog. So yeah, you can already see that it's looking like a song. Anyway, moving on to the next monster. Alright, so here we are with Dandy Doo. So this monster is very simple, so I'm just going to let the song explain itself. But first, I'm going to explain this one thing. So, starting at bar 1, you're just going to place this note.
Do.
Dang it. This note.
Do.
Then, at the 5th note, you're just going to place that note again. Like that. Starting at bar 2, you're going to half step down that note.
Do.
And just repeat the pattern with that note. At bar 3, you're gonna just keep that note, but make it a sharp.
Do.
And repeat that pattern.
Do.
And then finally, you're gonna repeat that pattern, keeping it sharp and the same note. And then I'm just gonna let the song explain itself. I don't even need to slow it down. It's pretty simple. So, here it is.
Do. 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 Do.
That's it. Alright, now this video is already getting a little long, so I'm just gonna play this part for you. It is Pango and Rare Pango. It's really simple. Listen to it. Here we go. That's it. That's literally it. That's all you needed to do. Alright, so moving on to Rare Quibble and Rare Riff. So, this one is pretty simple. So I'm just going to let the song play, but just know that whenever you see a Rare Quibble note, just know that Rare Riff is also playing the same note on top of that. So starting at bar 3, you're just going to do this. and that's it. So, yeah, pretty simple. Hopefully you can manage that. You guys at home can do all that. It's very repetitive, but once it's finished, it is a nice little compliment to the song. So anyway, moving on to the next monster and or pair of monsters. So yeah. Alright, so next up is Reedling. So, I'm just, this video's long. I'm just gonna play the song. You guys can manage. This one is a little advanced, and whatever mistakes you think are actual mistakes, they're not. It's just a little weird, because some of them overlap with the rest of some of the notes overlap with notes that have already been played by the monster. It's hard to explain. Just listen to it and you'll understand. I'm gonna slow it down a little bit so you guys can actually listen to it. So yeah, here we go. So starting at bar 3, you're gonna do this. So there it is. Alright, moving on to shell beat and optionally rare shell beat. You'll see why in a minute. So this one's pretty simple. Just going to let it play itself. So starting at bar 4, you're going to want to do this. Yeah, so that last part with the rare shell beat, like I said, it's optional. You can add it to give a whispering effect like Bill Cipher does at the end of the original theme song. But once again, that's optional, and it doesn't sound very good. I just keep it in there because, I don't know, I want it to be as accurate as possible. But yeah, so moving on. Alright, so next up is Sponge and Blabbit. So these ones are pretty simple. I don't think I should need to explain that. From this moment forward, I think I'm just gonna play the songs because the parts, because they're pretty simple. Most of them are pretty basic, and I'm pretty sure you guys can follow along. With that being said, if you don't see the Blabbit notes on screen, they are most likely just playing under Sponge's part. So, with all being said, starting at bar 5, you're going to want to do this. And that's it. Oh, and there's also this one little part in bar 27. And you'll see where that goes in a minute. Yeah, that's basically it for it. So, moving on. Alright, so here we are with Riff. So this one's pretty simple. It's basically just Quibble's part, but without the little, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Without that. Here it is. Starting at bar 5, do this. Yep, there it is. And finally, all that's left to do is add the little tidbits. This includes rare clamble, pom-pom, noggin, gazillion, geode, and wisp. So starting at bar 13, you're gonna do this. And there you have it, folks. That's how you make the Gravity Falls theme in My Singing Monsters Composer. Boy, was that a journey. A whole 17 minutes of showcasing monsters, bar for bar, note for note, spiraling into the dark abyss of madness. Ah! Sorry about that. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like what you see and you want to see more, consider liking the video and subscribing. It helps me out a lot, and you can always change your mind later. So without further ado, have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.